What are the top 7 yoga poses for men 40 plus? This is a follow along video workout, so you can do the poses as I do them in real time. And I'm going to walk you through what I believe to be the best 7 yoga poses for men 40 plus. This is based on my experience as the author of Yoga Fitness for Men, Yoga for Athletes, and the creator of the Manful Yoga community, which I started back in 2013. If you have other ideas on which poses you think should be in this list, go ahead and add them to the comments. Otherwise, let's get into the workout. You do not need any equipment for this workout. There is no yoga experience or flexibility required. Just do your best, follow along, and try to do this consistently. 3 times per week is a good number to aim for. We're going to start this off with a horse position, and this is kind of a wide-legged squat variation. So start with your feet pointed out about 45 degrees and your feet about 4 feet apart. From here, we're going to sit down into a wide-legged squat. You want to have your knees tracking over your middle toes, so make sure your knees aren't caving in. We want to reach the tailbone down, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs to lock in a neutral pelvic tilt, and then bring your arms out in front of you. Slow down your breathing. Try to breathe in and out of your nose. And we're here for about a minute. You can sit deeper into this to go deeper into your flexibility. Make sure that you continue to squeeze the knees back. You continue to keep the glutes and the abs engaged, and you keep your chest upright. Sink down a little bit lower with each exhale. Should feel your hips working pretty hard right now. Last breath here. And go ahead and stand up. Next exercise is a high lunge. We're going to start near the top of your mat. Right leg forward. Take a big step back with your left foot. Push your left heel toward the ground. All 10 toes facing straight forward. Drive your right heel into the ground. You should feel your right glute engaging. Squeeze your left thigh. Lock out the back knee. Lift your ribs up away from the hips. Check in with your lower back. Make sure it's somewhat relaxed. And then bring your arms up. If you're feeling a bit tight through your shoulders, if it's hard to bring your arms all the way up, drop your elbows to shoulder level and do goalpost arms instead. Slow down your breathing. Breathe in and out of your nose. And as you're here, just kind of go through that mental checklist of proper technique. So driving that back heel toward the ground, pushing your front foot into the ground, squeezing your thighs, your glutes, keeping the abs tight. Good posture here, so chest lifting up, arms squeezing back, so we're also opening up the shoulders, the chest, working on posture. Trying to breathe in and out of the nose. And if you forget any of this, it's totally fine. You just come back to it when you can. When you realize you're not doing it properly, that's the cue to check back in and fix it. All right, go ahead and relax. Stand back up. We'll switch sides. Left leg forward now, right leg back. Push your right heel toward the ground. All 10 toes facing straight forward. Drive your left heel into the ground. Feel your left glute engaging. Squeeze your right thigh so your knee is locked out. Quadriceps working, hip flexors lengthening. Right glute engaged. Arms come up. Remember, we want good posture here, so chest lifting up. Maybe the elbows come down to shoulder level, full goalpost arms. And then we're breathing in and out of the nose. And even though we're just holding this lunge, it can be challenging from a strength and endurance perspective. We can use our breath to help manage that. So slowing down your breathing, breathing in and out of the nose. Noticing the different stretches and sensations in your body. We're also working on body awareness as we're here. So feeling that stretch to the right hip flexors, feeling the ankle opening up, feeling the upper back muscles working, the chin pulling in toward the throat to fix our posture. Last exhale here. And then release. Next exercise is a standing side bend. You're going to bring your toes together, heels an inch apart. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your chin in toward your throat. Push the top of your head toward the ceiling. Lock out your legs. Squeeze your thighs. Bring your arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers. Point your index fingers, lock out your arms, so squeeze your biceps toward your head. Bring your arms back a little bit. And as you exhale, reach up and over toward the right. Lightly press the hips toward the left. Almost like you're drawing a line on the ceiling as you reach up and over toward the right. As you inhale, lengthen your body, so get longer. As you exhale, bend a little deeper into the side bend. Should feel a lot of stretching through the left side of the body, from the hip to the shoulder, rib cage opening up. Harder to breathe here, so we're going to do our best to maintain slow, controlled breathing. You can go deeper, just make sure you maintain length through the body, kind of this constant check of lengthening, then going deeper. Don't forget to breathe. Come back to the middle. Keep your arms where they are. Reset. Get nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, reach up and over to the left. Press your hips toward the right. Continue to breathe in and out of your nose. Squeeze your arms back a little bit more. You should feel your upper back working here, not just the fronts of your shoulders. You also want to feel the arms working. As you hold it, you can go deeper into it. So use the exhale to go deeper. Use your inhale to kind of reset and lengthen your body. You should feel a lot of core working here. Make sure that you're squeezing your thighs tight, keeping your arms back, right? Keeping your upper back working and engaged, not collapsing forward. Last breath here. And then we're back to the middle. Release your hands. Nicely done. Take it down to the ground now. We're going to go into a boat pose. Really good for core. So we're going to start in the seated position with the knees bent, the feet out in front of you. We want to keep the ankles, the knees, and the hips in 2 parallel lines. Don't let your knees flop out to the sides here. You can use your hands to support your body weight. And then we're going to lift the shins off the ground. A lot of intense engagement through your hip flexors and your abs as you do that. If you want, you can use your hands to steady yourself. Maybe the hands go behind you like this to help keep yourself upright. You can also grab onto the backs of your thighs if that helps more. So we want to make sure that we're concentrating on engagement through the inner thighs, through the hip flexors and the abs here. You shouldn't feel like it's all in the back. So if you do feel it in the back, bring the feet back down. Focus on building engagement through the hip flexors. Make sure the chest stays upright. If you want to bring your arms out to challenge yourself more, go ahead. You can also extend the legs. By the way, this is great to do before any sort of workout. So if you're lifting weights, you're going on a walk, a run, do this beforehand. It's going to help your knees and your back tremendously. We'll do 10 more seconds here. You don't have to hold it the whole time. Just think about it as a window in which you can practice this posture, this core hold. And then release. We're going to flip over onto the chest. This will feel like a break, kind of, for Cobra. So I want you to lengthen your legs as far as they'll go, one at a time. Tops of all 10 toes facing the ground. Zipper your legs up from your big toes all the way through the inner thighs. So squeezing your 2 legs toward one another. Squeeze your thighs, tighten your core. Pull your body forward to create length. Hug the elbows in toward the sides. Pull your shoulder blades toward one another and down. Push the top of your head away from your body. Look forward and then do your best to breathe here while maintaining that engagement through the core and the hips. This is something that takes skill and practice to develop. So if you can't do all of that simultaneously, that's normal. Just like any other exercise, you have to practice it to get better at it. The good news, if you can stick with it, your body will feel those results pretty quickly, and it will translate to other workouts. Continue to breathe. Last 5 seconds here. Sometimes we need a reminder to breathe. And release. All right. Last challenging exercise. Then we're going to go into a stretch. This one is Dolphin. So forearms plant. Make sure your forearms are parallel to one another, about shoulder width distant. You're going to hug your elbows toward one another. So instead of letting them open out to the sides, try to keep them hugging in toward the middle. Tuck your toes. Come into a forearm plank position. Lift your belly button up. And then from here, we're going to walk your feet in. And you don't have to walk that far in. So just walk your feet in a little bit. Try to lengthen the front of your body. So instead of collapsing in and rounding your back, do the opposite of that. Try to arch your back. Press your heel toward the ground. Flex your thighs. And then we're going to breathe in and out of the nose. This is a really challenging one. We've got a lot of shoulder endurance happening here. Also a big stretch for the hamstrings. If you want to make it more challenging, you can walk your feet closer in toward your body. Make sure you're not rounding through your lower back here. So you should have a really deep hamstring stretch. So think about lengthening your hamstrings and then lengthening the front of your torso. So big line from your waist to your chest. Not collapsing in, but staying open through the chest. Last 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and then release down. All right, from here we're going to move into Pigeon. This is a stretch we all need much more of. Number one, because we're working our lower body. Number two, because we sit so much and we have to open up those muscles in the hips that get tight when we sit. So variation number one, lie on your back, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, grab the back of your left thigh, flex the toes toward the shin, and try to relax the head on the ground. If this feels good for you, if you're getting a good stretch through your right hip, stay here. Level two, start with your legs crossed, cross-legged position. Keep the right leg where it is. Slide your left leg back. Try to get the top of your left leg facing the ground. Bring your right hip toward the ground. Use your hands to center your body weight the best you can. And then maybe leaning forward a little bit here. So whichever variation, we're going to hold it for another 45 seconds. And we do want to make sure that we're holding this stretch for a longer period of time. 30 seconds isn't going to do much. If your goal is increasing functional flexibility, we need to hold the postures for a longer time. We also need to add an element of strength. So while you're here, see if you can flex the muscles that you're stretching. All right, so squeeze the muscles where you feel the stretch. In the outside of your hips, in the glutes, squeeze those muscles and continue to breathe in and out of your nose. Stay in control. One more breath here. By the way, feel free to press pause and just hold it for up to 2 or 3 minutes, even 5 minutes if it feels okay and there's no joint tenderness or joint pain. All right, we'll switch sides. So again, variation one, lying on your back, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, grab the back of your right thigh, turn the left knee to face out, flex the toes toward your shin, and then hold here. If you happen to have a wall you can rest your right foot against, or a couch, or a piece of exercise equipment, that's also a really good way to do this stretch, and that way you don't have to hold on to your thigh with your hands. So that's option number one. Option number two is traditional pigeon, where we're going to start in a cross-legged position. Make sure that the left knee is outside the hip, not directly in front of the hip, and then slide your right leg back. Try to get the top of the right leg facing the ground. Know that if you're tighter, your hips are going to be higher off the ground initially. If you can do this exercise consistently over time, your hips will get closer to the ground. It will get easier as your hips start to open up. I know that for a lot of guys who have never done mobility work before, it might feel like your hips are made of metal or steel. You might jokingly refer to yourself as the Tin Man. I promise you it will start to feel better if you can work on slowing down your breathing, relaxing into it, building awareness of those muscles that you're stretching, and again, just trying to be consistent with it. These are things that you can do while you're watching TV. If you have some space in front of you, you can do these before or after your other workouts. So there's lots of ways to fit these in to what you're doing. Again, always coming back to that slow, controlled breathing. letting the hips go down and back to the left, getting the hips closer to the ground. Continuing to slowly breathe, and letting the hip relax. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout. I recommend trying to do this routine at least 3 times per week if you can. So go ahead and save this workout, bookmark it, add it to your favorites, whatever you need to do. Come back to it later on so you can keep doing this. You can keep noticing the results. If you struggled with any of those exercises, don't worry. That's part of the process. The more that you can practice them, the easier they get. And even if you don't notice yourself getting better at them, your body is learning. You're also getting more flexible. You're getting stronger in the process. So keep it up. And usually people will say within 2 weeks, you'll notice the results. You'll feel stronger, you'll feel better, and you also will develop more confidence in yourself and your ability to do this. So subscribe for more workouts. We put out a new routine every week. We've also got a free 7-day challenge that you can check out. Link for that below. If you're looking for a more structured program, no credit card required. If you like the video, be sure to like it. Leave a comment if you have a question or you have content like this that you want to see more of or other video suggestions, let me know. I can also direct you because I've got tons of videos on here already. This has gone on long enough. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video.